Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be reacting to LEGO Star Wars 327th Star Corps Battle Pack review from Solid Brix Studios. But before we get into the reaction, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new videos that I'll post. Now let's go.
Well, I think this set takes the cake, guys. This is the most overpriced LEGO Star Wars set I have seen on the channel, and I've been making reviews here for 17 years now, and this takes the cake. Welcome back, everybody, to the next LEGO Star Wars review, being the 327th Star Corps Battle Pack. Set number on this is 75431. It's going to have 258 pieces. It's going to retail for $45.
That's crazy.
Let that sink in for a second. I will wait.
I can't believe LEGO's pricing on these battle packs. Like the new one that we just got was the Death Trooper and Night Trooper battle pack. That was $23, which I prefer it to be $20, the exact price that it was supposed to be.
I think LEGO has lost their mind.
Yep.
I cannot believe, just looking at this page on Shop at Home, seeing that $45 price. Let me remind all of you that we have this set right here, the Clone and Droid Battle Pack. This came out a year ago. It has more minifigures. It has a similar piece count. And it's...
I think the Clone Trooper and Battle Droid Battle Pack is the better value.
$15 less. This is 50% more than this one in just a year. Now, tariffs are a thing right now, but they're not that high, not 50% higher. So I do not understand the pricing of this at all. There's no justification for that. So that's the price. What about the set? I gotta say, the set looks okay. Alright, it's 327 Star Corps Troopers. That's really cool. We really haven't seen them since the original 2007 Battle Pack. And really before that, it was the 2005 Clone Turbo Tank where the...
So that was 17 years ago. That's a long time.
Star Corps kind of originally debuted as technically Commander Cody with the Pauldron and all that jazz. But regardless, this is very exciting. Like, this is a very cool set, especially to pair alongside that MTT set that I just reviewed, and I actually thought that was a very good set. Still overpriced, but it was a good set. This, the pricing on this one is just crazy. But I am looking forward to breaking this open, seeing what it offers. The 327 Clone Troopers in this set do have a brand new Pauldron piece. We are getting that antenna piece that we first saw in the UCS Jango Starship, which is actually a $10 piece right now on Bricklink, so that's finally going to come down in price.
That's good. I want to see more of the Jango Fett's antenna piece in a bunch of sets, because I think that would be really cool.
Maybe that's the explanation for why this set is $45. LEGO saw that piece on Bricklink is going for $10 on average, and they wanted a piece of the pie. Maybe that's the reason. No, I'm just kidding.
Haha, very funny, David.
I have no idea why anybody thought that was appropriate. I should also note, and I brought this up in my MTT review, there's supposedly a 2-in-1 pack coming out with this set alongside the MTT here, so it should be a combination of the two.
Okay.
Supposedly that'll be below the MSRP price of the two sets combined. So if you're looking for a deal and you're interested in that MTT set, make sure you're looking out either, I think it's supposed to come out in Costco or Walmart potentially. Time will tell if it actually exists here in North America. It might just be a European exclusive.
That's sad. I wish it was a US thing, but we will see if it's actually Europe or USA. Or both.
We'll see. So with all that said, let's go and see what the 327 Star Corps Clone Trooper Battle Pack, that's a mouthful, offers. I do want to thank LEGO for sending this set over for review. And let's go into the in-depth of this one. I think you can make a fair argument that if this set came with all printed pieces, no stickers, and maybe 2 more minifigures, that maybe, just maybe, fans could accept the $45 price tag. But alas, that's just not true.
The sticker sheet is not that bad. It only contains 5, which is better than a bigger set that has more.
Pre-numbered bags here, the Clone Trooper numbers are spread out between 2 different numbered bags, and then we have also 2 instruction booklets, so if you want to skip the droids entirely, you can do so and get right to the clone troopers, which I got to admit, the 327 Star Corps troopers are pretty sweet looking in person. I really like these minifigures a lot.
Yeah, they do. They look awesome.
They don't have a comma or a waist cape. That's been omitted. That's extremely frustrating in a set like this, especially for the price that LEGO's asking for. Unbelievable, in fact. But let's get into this. Let's start talking.
I wish they added waist capes. It's been like 5 years since it was, well, it's been 5 years since it ended.
Talking about the minifigures, the first of which is going to be more Super Battle Droids, which we just got in the Clone and Battle Droid set.
I love battle droids. I wish they added more.
I wish we would have gotten a more interesting droid. Maybe commando droids that we got from the NTT would have been more interesting, or different variants of the battle droid. Like what happened to those jungle droids that we got in the AAT a couple years ago? Those would have been cool. But these are just normal Super Battle Droids, and you do get 3 of them, which is nice. But again, we just got 3 in another battle pack, so something else would have been appreciated here.
Okay, I get it, but I still like the Super Battle Droids in this set.
And then we have the 327 Star Corps Clone Troopers. You get 4 of them. They're all exactly the same, which is fine by me. The helmets look good, torso looks good. Oh, yep, that's a reminder that there is no waist capes on that. So yeah, the legs don't look good. There is a brand new pauldron piece on this minifigure, and I gotta say, I'm mixed about it. It's much wider than I think a lot of you are expecting.
Yeah, overall, I love this minifigure. The one complaint I have about it is the waist cape.
I mentioned this in the MTT review with Bly as well, because it's the same pauldron piece. It looks okay. It's not my favorite. It's so wide because it needs to accommodate the arm moving back and forth, which is acceptable, but it's not my favorite molded piece.
Yeah, I like this molded piece, even though it's not my favorite. It's acceptable though.
That LEGO's made. It does look good on other clone troopers as well. And I do believe from this point onwards that both stormtroopers and clone troopers will utilize this pauldron piece, that we won't see a fabric version of this maybe ever again. And for those of you wondering, here's what a waist cape on these troopers look like. I'll leave the link down in the description if you want to
That looks so much better.
pick these up. Obviously, this should have been included in the set, though, especially for the price that LEGO's asking for. And then lastly, we do have that new antenna piece present here. You actually get 3 of them. LEGO only shows 1 on the box, but they're...
That's cool. I love these antenna pieces.
Which is nice. That's an expensive piece on the aftermarket currently, because it was only in Jango Fett's UCS Starship. Now, getting into the actual builds of this set, well, first off, we have an all-new redesigned Spider Droid, which... I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of tired of Spider Droids. Maybe I have Spider Droid fatigue. But I got to admit, this new design is refreshing. It's completely different than the prior version, and it does improve it, and actually might be the best designed Spider Droid to date.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I don't like the ATT Spider Droid. It looks hideous.
Really is significant when you're looking at the version that came in the ATTE just from 3 years ago. So that's nice, but maybe something like a crab droid would have been more original, more interesting, something a little bit fresher for this set, and it kind of needs that. But what about the other half of this set? Well, we have a little mortar as well as this yellow ATRT, and the mortar, of course, will shoot out a little stud launcher. We've seen that in other LEGO Star Wars battle packs. And then we have another stud launcher right on the smack middle of this ATRT. I ripped that right off, and I just took some spare parts and...
Yeah, I do not like that stud shooter right on the ATRT. So, if I get this set, I'm probably going to rip that off and use some spare pieces like what Solid Brix Studios did.
Made it look significantly better just with a few pieces. This is obviously what I think the set should look like, but I understand LEGO has to have playability. It is a set intended for kids, but
Sorry, mind my dog. He's going crazy right now.
But accuracy matters too, and children, as well as myself, have imaginations. It's okay not to have a stud launcher on every aspect of a set. As for the rest of the ATRT, lots of sticker usage here, very annoying to apply, so that's just a downside of this ATRT. Then of course we have a seat with handlebars and a control panel, and behind where the Clone Trooper would sit we have the antennas for the ATRT, and then under that we actually have some clips, so for the weaponry of whatever trooper you have can be placed right there. That's nice.
That's nice.
Nice to see. And then oddly, the feet are my favorite part of this model. They're a full-on snot technique. They're probably the
I really like that snot technique on the feet.
best designed Lego feet of an ATRT that I've seen thus far. They look really good, but what isn't good is I'm tired of the click joint pieces. Like, we've had them on so many ATRTs. Why can't we just use ball joints? That's going to add so much more flexibility.
Yeah, I agree. I wish they added ball joints just like the mechs do.
And articulation for a model like this, so that's just disappointing to see that they won't change that. Let's go ahead and bring in some other ATRTs now to give you guys an idea where this one sits on the scale. It actually sits perfectly in the middle between the giant ATRTs of the past, like from 2019 and the Kashyyyk 20th anniversary set, and then we have the tiny little one that we got in the 2016 Turbo Tank as a little side build, which is actually the most accurate in terms of minifigure scale. And yeah, it falls in between these sets perfectly in terms of detail and accuracy, but also size as well. I personally have never liked these oversized ATRTs, and I think the 2016 version, in my opinion, is still the winner. What about...
I think the 2019 Kashyyyk ATRT and the new one is the better pick, in my opinion.
About comparing this against the $30 Clone versus Battle Droid Battle Pack versus this $45 327 Star Corps Trooper. Are you getting any more value out of this $15 increase? Absolutely not. You're in fact losing too many figures compared to this.
That's sad. We're losing too many figures in the set for $45.
Other set. No B1 battle droids to be seen here. Instead, you have about 50 more pieces being put into that Spider Droid and ATRT, and I will admit, I think the builds on the 327 Star Corps Clone Trooper Battle Pack are better than the Clone and Battle Droid Battle Pack. The ATRT and Spider Droid feel
Yeah, I can see that.
far more polished and feel more like complete builds compared to the others. But still, that isn't a reason to charge $15 more for a battle pack in so little time between
Yeah, I totally agree.
these two sets, which will be sold alongside each other. Like, that is just crazy to me. You are absolutely not getting that extra value. In fact, too many figures have been taken away. This truly is the most overpriced set out of the entire LEGO Star Wars wave this summer, and it's just so disappointing because the set itself is good. I mean, I don't have any complaints really about the set.
Yeah, I love the set, actually. I love the minifigures. I love the ATRT, but I wish, for the figures, I wish they added the waist capes, and I wish that they added ball joints for the ATRT. And the price is horrific. $45 for, like, less pieces, and 2 more minifigures are gone. So I don't agree with LEGO's pricing on the set.
Maybe the pauldron's a little wonky looking, but having 327th Clone Troopers right alongside Commander Bly, that you can pair this set with the MTT, and it just works so perfectly. Like, this is what I want. Like, LEGO has done it. The MTT set is excellent. I think this is an excellent battle pack. It's just ridiculously priced. Like, it literally takes me back. I do not understand the pricing behind this set now. Hopefully we'll see some incredibly steep sales in the coming months, because I really think the fandom is going to come together and refuse to buy this set because of how overpriced it is.
I think if I get this set, I'm probably going to wait for a sale or a discount.
I absolutely do not recommend this as a day one purchase until this is at minimum retail price of the previous battle pack, $30. Do not buy the 327th battle pack. Like, this is not right by LEGO standards to charge this much comparative of what we just got a year ago. Like, that is just crazy to me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks, LEGO, for sending this set over for review, and it's unfortunate it's so expensive. Hope you guys have a great, wonderful day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
Thank you guys so much for watching my reaction video of this review, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.